Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Mr. Hunter here, and I am going to demonstrate a powerful drawing exercise to help you improve your skills at observational drawing. One of the problems with observational drawing is oftentimes our brain or our mind will get in the way of what our eyes are actually seeing. So the blind contour exercise is about taking this process and kind of turning it on its head. So you start off blind. I'm not going to be looking at my drawing. I'm not going to be watching what I'm doing here. 100% of my attention is going to be over here. So I'm going to be looking at the shoe the whole time while I'm drawing over here. Does that make sense? Oh, wait a minute. That's actually blind contour. I'm thinking about blind tactile drawing. This is a technique where you actually draw what you touch. What I want you to do is draw what you see. So we actually need our eyes. There we go. Hi everybody, Mr. Hunter here, and I'm here to introduce the topic blind contour drawing. Blind contour drawing is a drawing exercise where you draw a contour line of a subject without looking at the paper. The paper here is going to have a drawing going on it, but the focus is going to be on my subject. While I do my demonstration, I'm just going to be looking at the shoe. Even though I can see the drawing paper in my peripheral vision, I won't be focusing on that. My attention will be 100% over here on the shoe. So in essence, I won't be paying attention at all to this until I'm finished. It's all about getting your mind out of play here. That's why the blind contour. If you think you need to, if you find that, oh man, I cannot not look at my paper. If that's the case, take your sketchbook and put it on your lap with your lap under a table. Like I could do that sitting here, but you need to be able to see the drawing. And that way you know you're getting a pure blind contour drawing. You set yourself up so you're focusing on your subject, and the subject this week is shoes. So you're going to use one of your shoes or one of the shoes in your house, preferably one that's been used a little bit and has a little character to it. So blind contour drawing. My eye is going to focus on a single point here, and my pen is going to draw from that single point, and my pen is going to replicate what my eye sees and feels as it moves around this shape. And this is a slow drawing process. You can't do this quickly. Your brain just won't translate the information fast enough. So your pen needs to go the same speed as your eye. So you got to make your eye slow it down a little bit. So I'm going to start back at the heel there and then work my way down to the rubber sole fairly quickly. Okay, there we go. And to do a good blind contour drawing, going at a slow speed and trying to pick up all the nuance in the object you're drawing, you shouldn't see clean, neat, straight lines without any little bumps and zags and zigs occasionally in them. That's just the nature of an object, an organic shape or form. Even this factory-produced rubber-soled shoe has more character than you might think. So I'm working my way down the sole of the shoe, and I already feel like I'm going a little too fast and should slow down a little bit. That might seem a little odd to you. It's like, come on. But if I were really taking my time, if I were back in my college class with Perlman teaching the drawing class and the blind contour exercise, he'd have us doing this for a good 30 minutes non-stop, and he would also come around and constantly bark at you that you're going too fast, and he'd always say, think of it as drawing like you're going 5 miles an hour, as slow as you possibly can, stand it. And that worked. That really helped. Basically, you're slowing your eye down and just matching that with your pen. And that's what I had a hard time doing. My eye just wanted to zip right around. Oh, look at that. Let's go up there and draw that. And I had to stay focused on the next part of the shoe or I would miss it. So accuracy is not the name of the game. When you're done, I don't expect to look at your drawing and think, wow, you nailed that shoe. You should recognize that there's some shoe in there and definitely some lines that make up parts of shoe, but it's more about capturing the line quality that makes up the form. And that needs to be true as you possibly can make it. I just ran into the shoelace here, so I'm taking a little bit of a detour until I get back to the back edge of the shoe. Coming back up, I can't see the back side of the shoe, so I'm coming up, following the edge up to the opening that would wrap around our foot. And that beautiful kind of arc line, I accidentally picked up my pen because my wrist was in a bad position, so I'm just readjusting my hand. I'm still not looking over there. I'm looking at my shoe, trying to draw this nice arc line. And it'd probably be a miracle if I were able to come around and meet the line where I started it. If I got even in the ballpark, I would be thrilled with that at this point. So as I come around the back of the shoe, I'm going to continue drawing this interior contour where the foot would go into the shoe. It's okay to follow a contour if you see it. There's lots of stitching, and I could follow the threaded stitches. They are another kind of contoured line, kind of a textural in and out line that I could certainly follow their trails as they take me around the shoe. And if I were doing this for 30 minutes or longer, I would definitely be drawing all those subtleties of line. Coming back down, I'm now down in the inner sole here, and I'm going to come back up. Sometimes you'll occasionally might have to double back. I'm imagining I'm doubling back. I'm probably not drawing right on the line where I left it off, but I'm going to come down and hit those shoelaces and see about drawing, coming around the knot of the shoelace, which is real bumpy. Again, I'm trying to feel those bumps with my pen. What my eye's seeing, I'm trying to translate that feeling right into my pen so I can mimic it on the paper. And the more, I have to say, practicing this over and over again, you will find that your accuracy gets better and better, but also the line quality of your drawing will simply just get better and better. This is really one of the secrets to being a good artist, at least a good artist where drawing, doing realistic drawing is concerned. If you start practicing this blind contour drawing, you're going to develop some elegant skills and you can translate those skills into other art media, into painting and sculpture. Anything that you use and make with your hands. So I know I've already drawn the shoelace, but I'm coming back down it to draw this other loop that I didn't do before. I could do this for a little while. I've been going maybe 5 minutes or so. I'm going to go a few more minutes, and hopefully you're drawing along with me so you're not just watching, as mesmerizing as that might be. I'm going to go down the center of the shoe where the laces weave their way down. It'll be really obvious to our eye that you're doing blind contour drawing and not looking at your paper, because the line quality will be exceptional. It makes all the difference in the world to the quality of line when you try and replicate what your eye is seeing and you move slowly so you can pick up all that information. It's a lot of information you're translating to your from your eye to the tip of your pen. I have to say, it definitely looks like I was focusing on a shoe. I like the line quality. It's moves in and out different. I notice that I'm using different pressure. If I see weight, it emphasizes it by putting a little more weight into the pen and making the line a little thicker. But you're not seeing lines that can only be drawn smooth straight lines by moving the pen too fast, like you're doing with these kind of sketching lines. You don't get that with a blind contour drawing. When you go slow, you just naturally will pick up on the character of the object. I mean, you'll be able to draw a fairly smooth line if you really concentrate, but the way we know that you're not doing blind contours if we start seeing lines like this and you're going really fast, and that really is not a blind contour line. It's a much slower process, so you have to slow yourself down.